Hey, can I come in for a sec?
Hey man, what's going on?
I noticed that you've been posting videos on YouTube again.
Okay. Yeah, sure. It's good to be back.
That's awesome. I'm glad you're back. But I was wondering if this time around, if we can increase the production value so that it looks more professional. And I was hoping that you could go through the last 3 episodes, look for mistakes, look for opportunities to improve, and then fix the problems so that we can have a better video.
Yeah. Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, let's do that, and let's see what you can do.
All right, man. Laters. One of my morning routines is to eat breakfast and watch YouTube. And lately I've been getting some incredible YouTubers coming into my recommended list, and it's been blowing my mind and inspiring me so much. And I've decided that I also want to become a better creator and level up my game. So what we're gonna do in this episode is we're going to look through my last 3 episodes, dissect them, and look for areas of improvement. Obviously, there's going to be improvement to be made everywhere, so I'm going to be a little bit strict with myself, not to overwhelm myself, but rather try to pick maybe 2 or 3 or 4 things from each episode that I'm going to be improving in the episodes to come. And if we do this every 3rd episode or 4th episode or something like that, at that point it's not going to be too overwhelming. And I think maybe we can make a cool episode out of it as well. And this might also inspire you to level up your game as well. So the way that we're going to do this is I'm going to watch each episode one by one. I'm going to take notes, and then we're going to go through them after and see if we can come with some better solutions for the next episodes. Okay, so I just finished watching episode 1 and I have some thoughts. The first thing that I wrote down is that I think that my background is a little bit boring. This wall over here, there's nothing going on, and I think we need to do something about that. I don't have anything in the house, so I'm gonna have to upgrade it somehow, and I'll think about that. I need a better hook because my video doesn't really have that punch to grab people. I've only had a couple of views, maybe 20 or 30 or something like that so far, and I can see that a lot of people come into the video and then they tune out. So we need to fix and make sure that the hooks are really good so that we can grab the audience from the get-go. I also said I need to talk with less pauses, because when I talk, I'll take these pauses to think about what I'm gonna say, because I don't really script, and that's the next point. I need a better script. I haven't really scripted these videos. I'm kind of riffing. The way that I like to do these videos is that I think about a concept and I try to just freestyle my way out of it. And that sometimes means that I'm gonna take some pauses, and that's something I'm gonna have to look at. Okay, next, I would like to think about the thumbnail and the title to make those 2 work together. And I'm not sure what I think about the thumbnails in these videos just yet. I'm gonna have to look at that. And about 12 minutes in, I see that I'm talking about a video that I'm going to make that explains keyframes and how they work, and I haven't made those yet, so I'm gonna have to do that too. Okay, so now we have a good list of things that we can action. That's really good. But speaking of good, I also want to talk a little bit about what I think I did right in this video. And number 1 is I'm pretty happy with the way I lighted the studio. I'm happy with that. The sound quality is really good. The color grading is also good, and I have good energy. I'm talking with the right energy in the video. And I had a lot of fun making it. That's also something I'm going to be focusing more on. Was it fun to film? Was it fun to edit? And the answer is yes, it was really fun. So yeah, all in all, I'm pretty happy with episode 1, but let's go to episode number 2 after I get a cup of coffee.
Okay, that was episode number 2, and I'm pretty happy with it, but here's a couple of things that I saw that I should improve upon. Number 1, I was wanting for a drone shot in the beginning to establish the beach so that I could get a better overview. Didn't have that. I need to make a video that's explaining the S-Log3 setting better. As I mentioned in the position of the video, that's about 1 minute and 40 into it. The sound sounds a little bit scratchy when I'm talking. The microphone, there's something going on with the microphone that I'm going to need to figure out. Normally it's good, but something's going on with the audio here. The next thing I want to fix is the composition of the picture. I noticed that my horizon is going through the middle of the frame rather than using the rule of thirds. Same thing with the building. I would have liked that to be a little bit more to the right, following the rule of thirds. And then I could have been positioned a little bit better as well, with the towel being more perhaps centered or something like that. So yeah, the composition in this picture is not optimal, but that's an easy fix for the future, so that's good. I would like to say that I'm missing some B-roll for the remote. I would have liked to have more B-roll for the remote, for the Sony remote. And I'm also noticing in this video, as I did with the last one, that it's missing some sound effects. I would have liked to have more depth in the video, maybe some ocean waves or some sea life or like bird life, something like that. So yeah, these are the things that I thought I should improve upon. And the good stuff is I really enjoyed filming on this location. That was really, really fun for me. And the B-roll in this video was better than the last one. I spent more time shooting B-roll when I got back to the house. I was showing all the equipment that I'm using, trying to zoom in on the details and the features. So yeah, happy with that. I'm also happy with the intro, except I'm missing a drone shot. But yeah, I'm overall pretty happy with this.
As a photographer and filmmaker, I spend a lot of my time outside. Okay, so that was the end of episode number 3, and I have some thoughts. Again, the audio was scratchy with this one. Again, I need to work on the composition. As I'm doing the assembly, I think that the pieces should have been placed more neatly. I think that would have been a nicer touch. The unboxing was a little bit boring. I should have made it a little bit more snappy, done something interesting to make it a little bit higher pace. And I think that I need to align the assembly a little bit better. The tests needs to be better explained. I don't go into the detail about what's important. The fact that I have to go all the way up to f18 just to get the image like watchable basically gives me no depth of field at all. I have everything is in focus. I cannot get any blur at all, which is, I think, artistic and nice and makes the image pop more when I'm using when I'm not using an ND filter. So I should have done a much better job explaining that. Then I have to say that I do think I need a lot more B-roll. The bag, I'm trying to show a deficiency in the bag, but I'm not showing that. So that's definitely needed. I think the music was a little bit too loud, so I got to sort that out. And I'm not explaining what the stops are. I'm talking about the V&D filters, that it goes from 2 to 9, but 2 to 9 what? I probably should have done a better job explaining that because not everybody knows. So that's something that's missing. I also think I should have done a better job cutting so that the dead time between my phrases, and I'm taking too many pauses. So that's something I'm going to need to work on. And I need to add more angles when I'm explaining, because right now, like if I'm putting one camera angle the whole time, it's gonna feel boring. In part of the video, I'm also noticing that I'm talking about the dual native ISO of the Sony a7S III, and I'm not really explaining what that is, so I'm gonna need to make a video about that, going into more details about it. I do touch on it in the other video, but I think it's better if I make a better, like proper video that explains everything. And again, I'm feeling like I need more B-roll. I need to make the videos more engaging by displaying more about what I'm talking about. So I'm definitely gonna take a step up on that. But on the flip side, I do have something good to say. I do feel like I'm happy with my information as a general statement. I could have put more in, but I do think that the video was pretty informative and it showcases the product in a pretty good way. And yeah, I do think I'm happy with the video, but I gotta fix my audio, I gotta fix my B-roll and the composition. Those are probably the main takeaways, with other things that I need to consider as well. A little bit more snappiness, trying to make it a little bit more entertaining. Oh yeah, and I found out what the problem was with the audio. If you're using the Rode Wireless Pro, the ones that I'm using right now, they are directional. I didn't know that. I did some quick research before I recorded this video, and I realized that if I take off this cover, there's a little circle right here that shows where the microphone is. And if you flip it so that the circle is pointing towards your chest, the audio is just gonna be scratchy. So I just had to turn that thing around. I can't believe, I've owned this product for over a year now, or about a year, I guess. And I've never had the problem before. Just by chance, it's been the right way facing the whole time. And maybe like a week ago, it fell off, and I mounted it again, and that's why it's happened. So something to pay attention to. And when you cover it up with this as well, like you don't really see it. So now I know. I also found some different settings for the Rode that makes it more compatible with the camera that I'm using, the Sony a7S III. And I'm gonna make sure that I make a proper video about that too, so that you can get your sound dialed in. Now it should be better, at least I hope so. So with that, I hope you found this video entertaining and educational and perhaps inspiring. I'm definitely gonna take these lessons to heart, and I'm gonna put these lessons into further videos down the line. And I think maybe we'll do 3 more videos, and then we'll do another test to see if we've made some progress. If we dial ourselves in a little bit and make ourselves a little bit better every time, eventually we're gonna get good, right? That's how it goes. So yeah, with that, I remind you one more time, go subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. If you want to be part of the community, go to the description down below. You're going to find different links to where you can connect with the group. And I'll see you in the next video.